Good day, everyone. We have week 7 of quarter 2. I am Mr. Igmedio Tamesis. Our topic is distance formula applied to solve some geometric properties. The distance formula, d, is used to determine the distance between two coordinate points, meaning we have 2 points that are not aligned horizontally or vertically. The midpoint formula is used to determine the halfway point between two coordinate points. The distance formula is given as the square root of the binomial x of 2 minus x of 1 squared plus the binomial y of 2 minus y of 1 squared. So let's have an example. Find the distance between points A and point B. Point A being located at 4 and 8. Point B located at 1 and 12. You have to remember that the first term is always the x value. The second term is always the y value. So we substitute in our formula. So we have x of 2, which is 1, x of 1, which is 4, y of 2, which is 12, y of 1, which is 8. Substituting, we have the following. Then, we compute. Huwag mag-alala kapag negative yung lumabas, kasi i-square naman yan, ang lalabas is always positive. So, we have here 9 plus 16, which is the square root of 25, which is, 5. For the midpoint formula, it is x of 1 plus x of 2 all over 2, y of 2 plus y of 1 over 2. So kahit pagbaliktarin mo yan, x of 1 plus x of 2 or plus x of 1, walang problema dyan kasi addition naman. Take note, we have to be very careful with the signs of the number. So let's have an example. Find the midpoint between points A and points B. So we have point A to be 4 and 8, point B to be 1 and 12. So we just substitute. So x of 2 is 1, x of 1 is 4, y of 2 is 12, y of 1 is 8. So substituting, we have 1 plus 4 all over 2, 12 plus 8 all over 2. So the midpoint now, you will notice you don't have to present it in decimal form kung fraction. Okay. We have an example for activity 1. Given a graph, the first thing that we are going to do is to locate the coordinates of the points A and M. From the graph, we have point A to be negative 3 and 4. Point M is 1 and 2. Substituting in our formula for distance, we have the following. Take note that 1 minus negative 3 and then square it. So we have 4 squared plus negative 2 squared inside the radical. That is now the square root of 20. For activity 2, find the distance between the coordinates negative 2, 5 and 6, 1. So coordinates na yung ibinigay, so we just substitute in our formula for distance, taking into consideration the coordinates and their signs. x2 is 6, x1 is negative 2, y2 is 1, y1 is 5. So we have the following. Again, 6 minus negative 2 for the terms of x. Okay? You will notice I no longer put the negative sign on 4. Since it will be squared, it will become positive. Now, if the answer is not exact in terms of the radical, you can leave it as is. Iwan lang ganyan. Pero kung gusto nyong i-rationalize, walang problema. For activity number 2, for the midpoint. So we are going to look for the midpoint between points 1 and 0, 5 and 2. Again, we have the values. We have the formula. We substitute x2 plus x1, y2 plus y1. So we have 5 plus 1 over 2, 2 plus 0 over 2. And we have the midpoints 3 and 1. So that ends our presentation for today. We will see you next again on the next presentations. Thank you.